Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today we're going to grab the wonderful eggplant, also known as aubergine, or as we call it in Spain, berenjena, and create what I consider to be one of the most beautiful dishes ever. We're talking fried eggplant with a Spanish Romesco sauce. This dish is basically slices of eggplant that you fry in extra virgin olive oil until they're golden fried, and then you layer them with the Romesco sauce, which not only gives us a restaurant quality look, but an incredible explosion of flavors. Folks, we're talking super easy to make, the simplest ingredients, and all done in about 30 minutes. All right, let's just dive right into this. I'm gonna grab one large eggplant that's already been washed and patted dry, and cutting it into rounds that are 1 centimeter thick, which is a little over 1/4 inch. The secret, make sure all the slices are similar in thickness, that way all the eggplant evenly cooks. Then we'll add the slices of eggplant over a wire rack with some paper towels underneath, and you want to make sure they're all in a single layer. And then we'll season with sea salt, and you want to do this on both sides. And we're going to leave our eggplant to sit here for about 15 minutes. By using this technique, that salt's going to extract the water out of the eggplant, that way when we cook it's not mushy, and it keeps its beautiful firm texture. In the meantime, let's start making our Romesco sauce. I'm going to heat a large fry pan with a medium heat, and add in 8 raw blanched almonds and 8 raw hazelnuts. You can also use almonds with skins here if you like. And we're going to dry roast the ingredients between 3 to 4 minutes. And it's important to mix this around continuously, that way those almonds and hazelnuts don't brown too quickly. After about 4 minutes, and the almonds and hazelnuts are lightly toasted, we'll remove them from the pan and set them aside. For the next step, I'm going to add in 5 jarred roasted red bell peppers into a tall plastic cylinder. This is 125 grams, which is about 3.5 ounces. We'll also add in a 1/4 cup of canned tomato paste, which is 60 grams, 1 large clove of garlic, our toasted almonds and hazelnuts, 1 teaspoon of red wine vinegar, which is 5 milliliters, and a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 60 milliliters. Important to use a great one here, as this is what really flavors the sauce and the entire dish. Link where you can get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. Then we'll season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And using a hand blender, we'll puree the ingredients until we end up with a thick and creamy sauce. You can also use a food processor here, stand-up blender, or even a NutriBullet. And that's the exact texture that you want from your Romesco sauce. If you see that yours is too thick, you send in some more olive oil in there, or even a little water. For the final step, let's start cooking up the eggplant. I'm going to heat a large fry pan with a medium heat, and add in a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 60 milliliters. Once again, link where you can get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. While the oil is heating, let's move back to the slices of eggplant. They've been sitting here for about 15 minutes, and as you can see, a ton of water's been extracted. At this point, I'm going to transfer them over some paper towels, and once again, make sure they're in a single layer. And we'll pat them completely dry. And if you see there's too much salt in the eggplant, just wipe some of it off. Then we'll add in a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour into a bowl, which is 30 grams. And crack in 2 eggs into a separate bowl. Then we'll add in 1 tablespoon of chopped fresh parsley into the eggs, which is 4 grams. And season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a whisk until it's well mixed together. Then we'll coat the slices of eggplant first in the all-purpose flour, and then into the egg wash. And as you finish each one, add it into the fry pan with a hot olive oil. And you want them all to be in a single layer and evenly spaced out, so cook this in batches to not overcrowd the pan. And we're going to go for 2 to 3 minutes per side here until the slices of eggplant are golden fried all around. And as you finish each batch, transfer them into a dish with paper towels. Once all the slices of eggplant have been fried up, let's start assembling our dish. I'm going to add a couple slices into a serving plate, and you want to make sure they're in a single layer. And then top them off with some of the Romesco sauce. Then we'll add another slice of eggplant over the sauce. And once again, top them off with some of the Romesco. And finally, we'll top each one off with another slice of eggplant. And we'll garnish with some fresh arugula. Check it out, our fried eggplant with Spanish Romesco sauce is done. Beautiful presentation, so easy to make, and all done in a little over 30 minutes. Let's give it a try and see how it turned out. Seriously folks, call it eggplant, call it aubergine, or even berenjena. Either way, look how beautiful this turned out. Here we go. Un 10 plus, 10 plus. First things first, you the texture on that eggplant, absolutely no mush in there. It's nice and firm. Yeah, Salsa Romesco, giving this such an incredible depth of flavors. Folks, give this a try at home. Serve it as a tapas appetizer, or even as a side dish. Either way, I promise when you add this into the dinner table, it's gonna become the star of the show. Real quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Tandy Irvin, Maria, Karen Reynolds, and Leslie Tyson. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, as it really helps out the channel. Leave me a comment below. And as always, don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. That way our Spain on a Fork community can continue to grow. Till the next time, hasta luego.